Hello, everyone. I think we are live. Court, shall we do a quick tech check and make sure that we are streaming live into the group?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I can confirm we are live. How exciting.
We are live. Exciting. Hello, guys, and welcome everyone to the Boss B Tch Masterclass. My name is Tegan, and I'm here with my girl, Courtney, and we are so excited to have you guys here tonight. And first off, really want to congratulate you guys for taking the time to come in and educate yourself and learn how you too can be a boss bitch and learn to make an online income. It's our intention tonight to really strip this back and show you guys the exact steps that we take to earn an income online and how you guys can do that as well without all the fluffy bullshit. We've got some epic prizes to give away tonight as well, including a cash giveaway. So Court's got the cash there. I've got two of the other prizes here, and Court is going to share at the end how you guys can win those. But I'm going to share how you can win the cash giveaway, guys. It's really freaking super simple. To win, all you guys need to do is stay on to the very end, and we want you guys to play full out. Just interact in the comments with us. There's going to be a couple of prompts for you guys to do that, but feel free to let us know that you are here. If there's something that we say that you resonate with, let us know that you're bloody here. To be really perfectly honest, we are so fucking nervous tonight. It has been a very long time since Court and I have come in and actually done this live. Usually we pre-record, but there is something really special about the energy, having people on live, and you guys interacting and commenting, real people to real people. It just makes us feel a little bit more at ease. So it wasn't that long ago as well that Court and I were in exactly the same shoes as you guys are now. And I know that interacting can seem really fucking overwhelming. So we want you guys to know that this is a safe space for you guys to share exactly where you're at, because the more that you give us, the more that you're going to be able to absorb from tonight's masterclass. So we're going to share a little bit about our backstories, who we were when we first started in the online space and how we were feeling compared to where we're at now. So my girl Court is going to go first.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Teags. We are so excited for you guys to be here tonight. So hi, everyone. I'm Courtney, for those of you who don't know me. Firstly, I wanted to thank you all for taking the time tonight to spend your evening with us. But we want to know, where in the world are you tuning in from? So please drop it in the comments, because we are currently streaming to over 300 people worldwide, which is super, super exciting. So even though, like Teags mentioned just before, I've done a few of these masterclasses now, let me tell you that I still get really freaking nervous, and public speaking does not come easily to me at all. My fingers are shaking, my voice is quivering, and I either do that or I get the nervous laughter happening as well. So let me know in the comments who can relate to this, because let me tell you, I was that person at school that did not get up there and speak confidently whatsoever. So I'm going to share a little bit about my background, to where I was when I first found this space to where I am now, and some mistakes and lessons that I have learned along the way. So for me personally, I was in a corporate 9-to-5 job for 11 years in a male-dominated industry, a toxic working environment, in a BDM role, or a business development manager role. And I was quite high up in management. So I was in the position where I was promoted basically every 12 months since I started in the industry, when I was at the age of 21. And at the time, I had a 6-figure income and I was working 3 people's jobs. So for me, during COVID and the pandemic, I worked from home for that duration of the time, and I would start at 7 o'clock in the morning and I would work at 7 o'clock at night, and I would look at the time and go, oh, fuck, I need to put dinner on. So I would put something in the oven, and then I would come back to my desk and I would sit in the office until 9 o'clock. So before I knew it, I was doing 12, 14-hour days without even realizing it. And I was just working to live, basically. And what I worked out over the time was that even the people whose jobs were made redundant or were let go during that time, they never replaced those people. So all of a sudden, I was doing 3 people's jobs, working overtime, weekends, making money for someone else. So if I worked out what my hourly rate was, I was pretty much getting paid peanuts. And I was coming home when I did go back to the office, absolutely mentally drained, exhausted, and just binging Netflix with no real passion or purpose whatsoever. I had also recently retired from a 15-year international cheerleading career, and I didn't have anything for myself. So at this point in time, I was also at the age where I was about to turn 30 and in a serious relationship, where my workplace decided that basically they were going to move me into a role and take the team away from me because they knew I was of the age where I was potentially going to have children or kids could be on the cards, and I would potentially be going on maternity leave. So after we actually lost our first pregnancy, we did get pregnant a second time. And this was the line in the sand moment for me, because I had sat back for 2 years watching my mentor in this space create a life of true financial, time, and location freedom, and being so freaking passionate about impacting other people's lives that I wanted more for myself and for my future family as well. So it was at this time when I was 24 weeks pregnant, I decided to take the leap into the online space with no prior experience whatsoever, and no longer letting my fears or limiting beliefs hold me back. I let the "I don't have time" excuse get to me, as I was running a football club, renovating a house, 24 weeks pregnant, and working a full-time corporate 9 to 5, as well as having a social life. And when I say renovating a house, I literally mean we bought a house that was built in 1970 that we have completely gutted, right? We've taken out nearly all of the walls. I think it would have actually been a lot easier to just knock the house down and build a whole new one personally, but we've taken out majority of the walls. We've added a second story, and we've put in over $150,000 cash into this house. And it's now our $1 million dream home that we're building. And I'm so lucky that my husband is a chip hero builder, because we're doing it ourselves. And we probably have around another $100,000 to put into it for it to be completely finished as well. So when I saw this business model and the opportunity, I was absolutely hooked. This to me was the answer to me not ever having to return from maternity leave. And I spent an hour or 2 max per day going through our amazing academy and the courses and the masterclasses that we have inside it. And I launched my business. Now, at the beginning, I was so worried about what people would think about me doing this, that even though back then it was just a side hustle, I felt embarrassed and I didn't really open up honestly about what it is that I was doing. And in turn, I actually didn't get any results. Excuse me. I was letting other people's opinions of me that didn't even exist get in the way of me changing my future. So after we'd had our baby and footy season finished, in August 2022, I decided that I needed to pull my finger out and make this business work. Otherwise, I was going back to work from maternity leave, like it was happening. So I started attending coaching and mentoring calls and posting content with absolutely zero fucks given. I literally decided there and then that if I wanted the future that I said I did, I would no longer let the opinions of other people dictate my future and what I wanted to create for my family. And I started listening to those who had literally gone before me and were creating the results and living the life that I truly wanted. So I wasn't listening to Joe blogs down the street and their opinions. I was literally learning and in close proximity with people that were doing 6-figure months, 6-figure years, 7-figure years, passive income, and getting those results. And I was in that room. I got myself in the room with those people that were doing that. And so in turn, and as a result of that, I went really fast through the ranks. At the beginning, at the first few ranks. And in February of last year, so February 2023, I resigned from my 6-figure corporate job and went full-time online, literally working from my phone in the pockets of my time, with having a baby at the same time who hadn't even turned 1 yet. And I can't even begin to describe the relief I had when I resigned from that job. Like, the weight just got lifted off my shoulders. The anxiety of having to return to a job I hated had gone, and I had literally done what I said I would do for my family. So this business became my priority. I traded in Netflix for courses. I traded scrolling on my phone for doing income producing activities, which would help me progress in this business. Now, let me know in the comments if you can relate to looking at the time now going, hey, it's 7:11. Oh, that's actually a great time actually. But hey, it's 7:11. And then all of a sudden you're looking at the time and it's 8 o'clock or it's 8:30 or it's 9 o'clock. And you're like, fuck, where did that time go? And you've spent 2 hours scrolling on your phone. But you could actually be monetizing that. You could be making an impact. You could be a consumer rather than, a creator rather than a consumer and just scrolling mindlessly and for a long period of time, right? So that for me became a priority. And for me now, I'm at the point where in just over 2 years, and keep in mind, I didn't do anything with this business for almost 7 months because I let my fears, my limiting beliefs, other people's opinions hold me back, where I now have a team of over 21 business partners globally, so worldwide, and I get to impact the lives of so many other women and show them that there truly gets to be another way, that living to work in the corporate grind and being part of the rat race doesn't have to exist anymore. I now show women that we have an exit plan for them, that they can do this business in the pockets of their time, and that I don't have time excuse no longer gets to be an excuse at all. I now earn a minimum of $3,000 to just over $6,000 per sale, which means for me, one sale can literally bring in more than my monthly corporate income when I was working 50 to 60 hours per week. So I went on maternity leave in April 2022, and I haven't stepped back into a corporate office since. It's now April 2024, and this absolutely blows my mind that never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I could have spent 2 years at home with my baby while creating a thriving online business and not missing out on any of her milestones or memories and getting to choose when and if we wanted to put her into daycare. Daisy is now only in daycare 2 days a week, and they are the 2 days that I spend working on my business, and the rest of the week I spend with her. And I get paid more now for working less and being a more present mum and wife and setting my family up to now retire my husband, pay off our mortgage, and create our first $1 million. And for me, when I send Rip a picture of Daisy, and I'm like, hey, this is what we got up to today. And we call Wednesday our Daisy days. And he says, fuck, I wish I was there. I'm like, this is why I'm doing this business, so that we can bring him home and he can be there with us. So it's pretty fucking epic, if you ask me. But I'm going to hand over to Teagues because I'm getting emotional. So I will let her share her journey and story as well.
Oh, I bloody love that, Court, and it freaking is emotional because there is some very important reasons as to why we do this, and I won't go into that right now because I too will be a blubbering mess. So we know what we're like together. We've done it before on masterclasses, but I love hearing your story and hearing how you've never had to go back to a toxic environment and being able to be there with Daisy and earn an income online in the pockets of your own time. It blows my mind, and it's so available to everybody else. That's the thing. We've been able to do these things, and it's so available for everybody else to choose that as well. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story. So Court and I come from very similar backgrounds, both having worked for many, many years in male-dominated industries. My career started at the ripe old age of 17. When I finished school, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. However, my dad had a transport company, and the general manager at the time reached out to me to see if I wanted to come in and do some office work. So I went in. I was after the money. But here's the thing, guys, 23 years later, I was still in that same industry. So no longer working for my dad, however, in the same industry. And to be honest, I thought that that's all that there was for me. After all, it was in my blood. It was all I'd ever done. Now, growing up, I'd seen my dad sacrifice so much for his business. So many netball games that were missed, school stuff, all of that kind of thing. And I just thought that that's how it had to be. I just thought that in order to earn good money, we have to work our asses off and sacrifice everything else. So I had worked my ass off, making my way up the corporate ladder, and over time took on more responsibility, more stress. And yes, whilst my income did increase over that time, the older that I got, I realized that this whole idea of climbing the corporate ladder was no longer what I thought that success was. That's all I thought that it was growing up. But as I'd gotten older and possibly a little bit wiser, that might be a little bit debatable, but I realized that I was changing. That was no longer what I wanted. So January 2023, I was so fucking burnt out, and I knew that I couldn't keep on going the way that I was. Oops, sorry guys. I set my notifications on silent, and my little thing is ping saying, great job, you can now have a break. So apologies for that. My 23-year career had absolutely caught up to me, and I knew that something had to change. It wasn't fair that I kept coming home as the shell of a human that I was supposed to be and passing that on to my family after yet another huge day at the office. I knew there had to be more to life than the eat, sleep, work, repeat that even though I fucking hated, I'd grown comfortable with it. But I had absolutely no idea what an almost 40-year-old who'd worked in the same industry since she was 17, what did that look like for me? So I had seen my old childhood friend, Miss Ripper over here, and she'd started posting about earning an income online in the pockets of her time. And I felt compelled to reach out and ask her what it was that she was doing. However, me being me, I piss farted around, and it took me 6 or 7 months to even commit to coming in and watching a masterclass. I finally did. And for me, guys, it was never about the money. I knew that I could go and find another job anywhere. All it would mean, though, is that I'd be doing the same old thing, just someone else different would be paying me. For me, it was about finding something that I could earn an income online, but in a way that there was more balance. That is desperately what I was craving. And I'd spent far too many years prioritizing my career over my family. And my kids were always amongst the first in daycare in the mornings, and often some of the last ones there at night. There were so many missed carnivals and assemblies. The mum guilt was fucking real, and it's shitty. So when I saw the masterclass, I knew that this could possibly be the thing for me. I had no fucking idea, just like Courtney, but the fact that I'd found something that could potentially get me out of what I was feeling, that was enough for me to lean in a little bit more and just find out about it. Now, my line in the sand moment was going through the discovery process, which we're going to touch on a little bit later, and actually ask you some really powerful questions, and ones that I'd never even considered before. What do you even want from life? And is what you're currently doing on track to get you there? So what I realized I wanted balance, freedom, and choice. I wanted to spend my days doing what I want, where I want, with who I want, for as long as I want. And no, what I was currently doing did not certainly have me on track to do that, other than working my ass off to age 67 to only then retire and start enjoying my time then. It was in that moment where it dawned on me that my mum had passed away at age 42 to cancer. She'd never even made it to retirement age. Now, I was almost 40. I'm now 41. A couple of weeks back, I hit the big 41. But my mum didn't get to do the things that she wanted to do in life. So I thought, fuck it. I owe it to her and her memory to make the most of my life whilst I still can. And I owe it to my family and my husband as well to be the best version of myself that I can be, so I can be the best mum and wife for them. So I fucking dove all in. I didn't have all the answers, but I was prepared to come in and do the work. And like Courtney, really lean on my mentors and those people that had gone before us for support and guidance, because obviously they had already started to create the life that I wanted. Now, a year on, it's been just over a year since I launched my online business, and I can hand on heart say that I'm the healthiest and happiest and on the road to being the wealthiest that I've ever been. My husband and kids comment on me all the time, and I've even dropped the fucking road rage now, guys. I used to be the worst, and it's because I'm not in a fucking hurry anymore. There's no need to be like racing around like a blue ass fly. I'm just like so chill. The first hour or so of my mornings, I get up, I do my gratitude, I do my exercise, I watch the sun come up. I can attend all the school events that I want to. I can take a day off if I want to, either to hang with the kids or to go and have a massage and just like a self-care day. I literally work the hours that I want around my family and those things that are important to me. I do life completely now on my own terms, and it's honestly my passion to share with others that it gets to be the same for them as well. That fucking notification. Now, some people asked me when I first started, what if it doesn't all work? Well, guys, that's so fucking simple. Then we just go back to our jobs. You see, our backup plan is everyone else's only plan. And I don't give a shit if it takes us 3 years, 5 years, 10 years to create a life that we really want to, because I sure as shit know that that is still going to be miles ahead of 67 retirement age to start living our life. And I'll tell you what, we're having a shitload of fun while we're here along the way as well. So I'll bring you over to the next slide. That's enough about me. I could ramble all day.
I just want to touch on as well, while Teeks has a sip of water and has sorts of notifications out. This woman that just spoke has absolutely come in and smashed this business. Like, she has only been in the business for just over a year. She launched her business a year ago last week, and she is absolutely fucking smashing it in this space. She is about to 5x her income of the newest affiliate getting started a year in. So we are collapsing timelines here. She is an honor to work with. She is an incredible mentor to her team. She has shown up since day one. She has done the work. She's gotten the results. And that's why she's going places in this business. She's willing, she's hungry, and she's coachable as fuck. So she will get to legacy, whether like people believe it or not. Like, she is determined as fuck to get there, and she will get there. Absolutely, hand on heart. No questions asked. So absolutely, like I couldn't wish for a better business partner than Teague. She's absolutely amazing.
Oh, babe, that's so bloody sweet. Thank you. And thank you for allowing a moment for me. I don't know if I've sorted my notifications, because those of you that don't know me, I'm like so tech bad. The fact that I've got like notes on the screen and a slide and I'm putting up comments, it's like, this shit is fucking hectic. But anyway, we're winging it. You don't have to be perfect. We just roll with it. So I really want to invite you guys for a moment, and here's where I would love for you guys to drop in the comments, because I really would love to know, or we would really love to know, what is currently going on in your life right now that's got you considering earning an online income. Do you guys, like me, just knew that there was more to life but had no fucking clue what that meant? Or you may love your job, you just want to bring in an additional income stream. Maybe you hate your fucking job. I did, Court did. That's okay. There's no wrong answers here. We would just really love for you guys to share, and we really want you to keep this in mind as you go through tonight's session. All right, but now we're going to get into it. Court is going to explain exactly what the bloody hell is it that we do.
Amazing. So what is it that we actually do? And you may have heard the term affiliate marketing, but I hadn't before I joined this space. And there is a lot of these buzzwords going around now. So we just wanted to explain what it actually is and what affiliate marketing actually means. And to be honest, like I said, when I first got started in the industry, I had no idea what it was called either, not what it was, what it entailed, nothing. Like I said, and like Teague said, zero experience. We've just learned along the way. So this is the most simple of concepts. Basically, we partner with a company and we sell their products. So when someone purchases a product or products, we get paid a commission. Now, there are many people out there that are doing affiliate marketing at the moment, In fact, it's actually a $200 billion industry, and that's billion with a B, not an M, $200 billion. And it has also been tipped by Forbes once again to actually be among the highest paid industries in the world for this year, so 2024 and beyond. And there is no other industry that has created more female millionaires than in this space. And as you would have heard my story and Tegan's as well, that is something that we are so passionate here inside of Her CEO Code, because we want women to have a voice. We want to be in a women-dominated industry. We want you to be paid your worth. We want you to have your space in this world and use what it is that you're so passionate about and what your values and your vision are to share that with other women and make an impact as well. And it's estimated that over 80% of businesses use affiliate marketing now rather than traditional marketing methods. However, not all affiliate marketing programs are created equally. And Teags is actually going to explain a little bit more about the company that we partner with now as well.
Yes, I am. Now, guys, here's the thing. In order for you to have an online business, you either need to sell products or you need to sell a service. So the first part for us earning an online income is partnering or affiliating with a trusted company. Now, the company that we have chosen to partner with, fucking tongue twister, is a company called Enagic. It's a 50-year-old award-winning company which originates from Okinawa in Japan, which is one of the 5 blue zones in the world. Now, Court and I and some of our business partners are actually jet setting off to Japan and Okinawa in June this year to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary, and we cannot wait. It also has a 500-year vision, so they aren't going anywhere. The products are sustainable, zero waste, and non-consumable that last over 20 years, so they're bloody good for the environment as well. And they pay the highest commissions of anyone else in the direct selling industry. So this is how it works. When you purchase one of Enagic's products, you obviously get the products to use in your home. But what's exciting is that you also get the option to leverage the business model that's activated from you purchasing one of your product or products. Now, many people choose to buy this product simply to have in their home. However, those with a business brain, and you'll be able to understand this more down the slides, those with a business brain will choose to leverage the business opportunity that comes attached to this. Now, to be perfectly transparent with you guys, in the beginning, I couldn't have given a shit about the products. I saw the business model. I knew that it was something that I really wanted to tap into. However, I stand corrected, because in saying that, since I've started using the products, I can honestly, hand on heart, say that I'll never not have these products in my home. I friggin' love them. I swear by them. And I am an Enagic snob through and through. You're on mute, my love.
Oh, I was the same. I love this water now, but I didn't want to be known as a water girl. And I also didn't actually care about the products either. I saw the business model and went, right, that's my exit plan. I'm going all in. What do I need to do to get there? And that was me. I was gung ho. So yeah, can totally relate to that. All right. So now I am going to touch on the products as well. So Enagic currently have 3 products that we recommend, and we have another one coming to market very soon, which we're all super excited about. So we will definitely share that with you when we get there. The 3 products are these. They are the Kangen water machine, or the K8. So it's Enagic's flagship ionizer that produces antioxidant-rich water in 5 different pH levels. And I'm not going to go into all of the benefits, because there is over 68 uses of the water. So that is explained in more detail in the discovery process as well on the product specifically. We have the Enespa, which is the in-home spa experience shower attachment. And we also have the Ukon, which is chemical-free wild turmeric, which comes in 3 different forms. So it's available in tea, soap, or the capsules. And I can confirm I have all 3, and they're absolutely amazing. Both me and my husband take the supplements in the capsule form, and they're unreal. And the tea, especially in winter, if you have it with just hot water and a little bit of honey, very, very good for a cold. Or if not, just in summer with hot water to wind down at night time, absolutely amazing for your sleep as well. So I won't go into too much more detail, but it is important to note that you don't have to buy all three to leverage the business opportunity. You can just get started on one single Kangen water machine or the K8, or otherwise you can get started on the Anespa. Now, we do recommend having multiple products if you are in the position to do so, and this is so that you can best utilize the compensation plan, as well as best support your own overall health and well-being too. So there are many different ways in which you can get started with the Nagic to start leveraging the business opportunity. And this includes cash, finance options, or payment plan, etc. And no matter what option you go ahead with, you can start earning straight away. So basically you can earn as you learn. It's not like a uni degree where you go and you pay $50,000, $60,000 for a 4-year period, not knowing exactly what it is that you even want to do. And then at the end of it, you can get a job and start getting paid. You literally start earning as you learn, basically, and you don't have to have paid off the machines if you do go with the payment plan or finance option before you can actually start getting a commission. So you could actually start getting a commission before you've even paid it off and be fully in profit and have that as a business loan. It's completely up to you, and that's all explained a little bit more in the discovery call that you have as well. And we do have an offer available at the moment, which is from a company called Hum Finance, and it's $0 deposit, 0% interest for 36 months for those who are eligible in Australia. So it's a great offer that we have available only for the month of April. It was only until the end of March, but due to high demand and the amount of people that are looking to get started in this space, they have actually now extended that until the end of this month. So it's a brilliant, brilliant offer.
Yeah, it absolutely is, Court. It's honestly a no-brainer, and it's so exciting that Hum have come to the party and extended that to the end of April, which I'm sure that most people will be delighted to hear. Now, guys, this part is really super important for us to explain because this is where some people get confused. So when you purchase your products and start to leverage the business model, it's important to note here that, like Court mentioned before, you're not just selling the products. You're not going to be Tegan the Water Girl. They are simply the keys to the car. This here on the screen is what you're selling. You're selling the business opportunity that's attached when you buy the products. And when you start to have a look at the numbers here on the screen, it's going to start making a whole lot more sense. Now, depending on what product or products you start with will depend on the commissions that you make from your very first sale. So if you purchase one product, you will start off at rank 1A, meaning that you will make a minimum of $365 and up to $942 for your first sale. So that's on the top line across the slide. Now, if you've purchased multiple products, you'll start as rank 2A, meaning effectively you are doubling your commission straight from the get-go, which works out that your first sale will bring in between $730 and $1,884. Now, as you go up the ranks, you'll see that the commission increases. Now, I want you to think about a pie, like a big circle cut into 8 equal parts. So for each sale that is made, there's 8 pieces of the commission pie available. And depending on your rank means how many pieces of that commission pie that you're going to get. Hope you love my analogy, guys. For example, once you reach rank 6A, you'll take 6 pieces of the commission pie, which is a minimum of $2,190 per sale and up to $5,652 per sale. We also teach a really powerful strategy here, which allows you to be able to tap in and receive all 8 pieces of the commission pie sooner. So take Courtney, for example. Technically, she's at rank 5A. However, because of the way that we've got her business positions sorted, she's actually receiving all 8 pieces of commission. So she now will earn a minimum of $2,919 per sale and up to $6,806 per sale. It's honestly like mind-blowing shit here, guys. Now, I want you to consider other people that you may know that are online selling products. So like people that are selling shakes and supplements and skincare. Typically, those types of low ticket sales would bring in commissions of say 20 to 50 and possibly even up to $100. It's you don't get a whole lot of bang for your buck. Now, it would take 40,000 sales to hit $1 million commission at that rate. Now, in comparison to Courtney, at her current rate of commission, she can achieve $1 million in commissions with 160 quad sales. So 160 versus 40,000, it's a no-brainer. So based on these numbers, guys, it's easy to see that as you go through the ranks, it's so plain and simple to see that people are having 5, 10, 20, 50, and even 100K months based on these numbers. It honestly will blow your mind. And over to the next slide.
There's absolutely no way that in my corporate job I would ever have thought of even saying the term, oh, I could earn $1 million. There was just no way. Like even working another 10, 20, 30, 40 years in corporate, yeah, it was a 6-figure income, but that still just paid the bills and paid for a holiday. It wasn't smashing out a mortgage or putting a significant amount of savings away. There was just absolutely no way that terminology, it wouldn't have even been language that I used or in my vocabulary at all. And now we can see that this is a possibility for us because the people in the business that we're learning from have these results. They are creating this for themselves and their families as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing, Court. And I know for me as well, we would never have talked about earning $1 million in commissions. It's just absolutely unheard of. But we're here to say, like, let's normalize this shit. Let's normalize women making $1 million from the comfort of their own home with their little rugrats running around. I'm here for all of that.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
If you're popping on mute, it's because Daisy is running around out there.
Rugrat. All right, guys. This slide here is another huge reason why we partner with Enagic. So once we hit the rank of 6A2-3, which is circled in the top middle, that basically means that we unlock legacy income. Now, what that means is we'll receive a US $25,000 bonus, plus we now will start to receive $5,000 US monthly for life for the rest of our lives, which is then willable to our children. So I want you to think about that for a moment. Can you imagine what kind of legacy you can leave behind to your kids or to your family after you pass? We know that things aren't going to get easier. The cost of living continues to rise, and I can't even imagine how much money it is going to cost for when our children want to buy their own homes. It's like going to be near on impossible. So I personally can't think of a better legacy to leave behind than the gift of financial freedom. All right, now over to Court to talk about how social media ties into everything.
Thanks so much, Teague. So I want to ask you a question. If you're already on social media, why are you not monetizing it? If you're someone who posts, you're already creating a personal brand without even knowing it at all. And we use social media to post about things that resonate with us, things that we love, our values, our stories, our holidays, things that make us laugh, or even things that irk us. And in doing that, we're actually creating a personal brand, and our audience get to know, like, and trust us. So when we post a call to action or a business post, people reach out to us to find out more information because our audience has actually gotten to know us, like us, and trust us, and want to hear what it is that we are doing online, as well as to see if this can also be a great fit for them as well. And best of all, we don't have to push the products. We connect with like-minded people because we are sharing things that we absolutely love. And previous to our earlier point, most of us don't advertise the products, as again, we aren't just selling the products. We are selling an incredible business opportunity and vehicle and model that creates legacy for us as well. But we are selling a business opportunity that comes attached to it. And in saying that, if you are someone who is extremely health conscious, you may wish to share about the products because it's actually in alignment with your personal brand that you want to promote. But that is totally your call, and you get to do this your own way. There is absolutely no hard or fast rule in how you get to do this business. Everyone can do it the way that best suits them, basically.
Now, guys, I want you to think for a moment, how did you end up here tonight? Because it's so super relevant with what Courtney just spoke about. So you might have seen one of our posts, like inviting you guys to reach out to us to learn how to make an online income, or you might have just seen a piece of content that one of us wrote that you felt, oh my God, you're like speaking to my soul right here. Perhaps you've been watching one of our journeys for quite some time and decided to reach in. This really is as simple as it gets to be. And Court is now going to go through the exact formula, how we put it all together to do what we do online.
Absolutely. So it really gets to be this simple, and I'm going to tie it up all into a little nice neat bow for you and show you exactly how simple this business is. You create content on social media. A person reaches out to you and then asks what it is that you do. They come to a masterclass exactly like this that's already recorded, ready to go in a Facebook group set up. The person goes through the discovery process. They have a free discovery call. They purchase their products and do their paperwork, and they launch their business. That's it. That's as simple as it gets to be. We don't need to overcomplicate it at all. And I'm going to touch on now as well the academy that we partner with that basically brings your freedom to your business all in one place. So this academy is absolutely amazing. It's had millions of dollars poured into it. It's got education and training with multi 6, 7, and 8-figure business mentors who you get access to basically in your pocket because you can do it all from your phone. It's got money mindset courses. It's got manifestation courses, embodiment. It's got sales, marketing. Like, we literally teach you absolutely everything that you need to know, as well as the access to exclusive events like the one happening in Japan, in Okinawa in June, which Teague's touched on. And you also get access to our one-of-a-kind global community as well, not just within her CEO code, but within the whole Freedom Era community as well.
Absolutely, guys. And did you know that there is 8,000 million people in the world? And thanks to social media and the internet, we get to connect with people from all corners of the globe. Now, our beautiful community, her CEO code, now has 3 individual companies represented. We've got people from Australia dotted all around. What did I say? Companies?
3 different countries.
3 different countries, guys. It's getting late. 3 different countries. So we've got Australia, and they are dotted all across Australia on the East Coast, over here in the West where we're from, also from New Zealand and from America. And we're soon going to be introducing some new teamies that come from other countries as well, which just really fucking excites us. Because unlike a typical work environment where the boss goes and hires someone, they're made to sit there and like you've got to kind of get along with them. Everyone that here is in this community has chosen to be here, and we are so committed to being the happiest, healthiest, and wealthiest versions of ourselves. And guys, when you're in amongst women and that kind of energy, the conversations over here are so fucking different. Our community really is a family. We're there for each other during the hard times, the good times, the bad times. We know that life is always going to throw lemons. But we want you guys to know that there's so much endless support and encouragement to make sure that everyone is on track to continue to go after our goals, no matter what life brings us.
Absolutely. And I couldn't love our community of women more. Like, they literally become your best friends. And like Teague said, the good times, the bad times. And this picture is actually from our first ever retreat that we held down in Yelling Up. And we're going to drop a bomb here, but we are looking to host one in Bali as well in November. So stay tuned on details for that. But I want to present now to you the bonus opportunity that you guys have been waiting for. So this is the Boss B Tch mentorship. It is a never been done before mentorship starting the 17th of April, and there are limited spaces available. What we're going to do is literally be in your back pocket. We are going to teach you how to successfully launch your high profit affiliate marketing business. We are going to give you a 4-week exclusive training program. It's going to have intensive support, including guided tasks, structure, and live sessions as well, and access to high-level leaders. And guys, this mentorship alone is worth thousands of dollars. But if you get started between now and the 17th of April, you will get it free, and we will be your direct mentors for the next 4 weeks, starting the 17th of April. And we can't wait to bring this to you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, what are your next steps? Basically, what we're going to do is drop in the comment section below here a SurveyMonkey application for you to apply for the mentorship and qualify between now and the 17th of April. The person who invited you here will actually reach out to you and send you the link to access the Freedom Era Academy. So not only are we looking to do a retreat in Bali, you will also get the Boss B Tch mentorship as well. And on top of that, we are also giving you a 50% off your first month with the Freedom Era Academy platform, which is only $49 US. So when you jump in there, it's literally a 14-day trial period that is risk-free, money-back guarantee if you find for any reason that this space is not for you. And I guarantee once you go through the discovery process, it will absolutely be for you. So once you get in there, schedule in your free one-on-one discovery call. And in the meantime, complete your discovery process to get really super clear on your goals. Deep dive into what it is that you really want in life. And this takes roughly 60 to 90 minutes. And when you have your discovery call, you decide the best way for you to get started. And like I said earlier in the masterclass, there is so many options and there is a way for everyone to get started. You then launch your business while being supported in the Boss B Tch mentorship, and we will guide you literally every step of the way. And we are super excited for you to jump in.
Guys, I'd love to end off to ask you guys this question. If money was no object because you were financially free, would you choose to wake up and live life the way that you currently do? I'd really love you guys to drop in now, because if yes, then that's fucking amazing and you've literally struck gold. But if the answer is no, hell no, which is really sad to see, but it's okay. You're in the right space. Guys, if the answer is no, you've got a really fucking important choice here. You can either go through and do things the way that you've always done, or you can decide to do something a little bit differently, because nothing changes if nothing changes. And in order for you to get something that you've never had, you're going to have to do something that you've never done.
All right. And that brings us to the end of our masterclass. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And while I do that, I wanted to leave you with a couple of things myself. And something that I was recently asked was, when you were working in corporate, did the work that you did back then pay you for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years? Because in this space, the work you do now will pay you in 6 years, 7 years. And our mentors who did work 6 years ago are still reaping the rewards of the efforts and the work that they put in back then. So for me, this was an absolute no-brainer. But what I really want you guys to look at now is what you all came for, really. Who is going to win the $100 cash giveaway? So while I have a look at this $100, Tiggs is actually going to go through the comments and have a look at who has been playing full out, who has been interacting with us, and who has been here for the duration of the masterclass. And while she does that, I'm also going to let you know how you can win the other 2 prizes, which was the You're a Badass at Making Money book and also the journal. So the winners of those 2 prizes are the first 2 people who jump into the SurveyMonkey application and register to qualify for our mentorship. And we will announce the winner of those 2 prizes as soon as we hop off this masterclass. We will put up a post inside of the Her CEO Code Facebook group letting you know who has won those 2 prizes. But in the meantime, we will, drum roll please, and I will let Tiggs announce the winner of the $100 cash giveaway.
Yes, I feel like fucking Oprah. This is so fun. But how do I know that they're still on? Hang on. Hang on.
Someone's saying, I have been here the whole time. My service dropped out a couple of times, so crying face.
Caitlin is smart ass asking what's my triffer.
I don't even know what a trigger is.
You don't need to know. Yes, I am Oprah, guys. You get a car. You get a car. I want to say, and I really hope that she is still here, J. Lee C.
J. Lee C. Woohoo! $100
Yes,
cash
is
giveaway.
Lee still here? Can you drop us a comment, babe, and let us know that you are still here?
That's okay. If not, we will make sure that she gets the $100.
Oh yes, she's still here. She just commented.
Woo! Amazing.
Woo, amazing, babe. You've got $100 coming your way. We should do giveaways more.
She's commenting, I'm here. Amazing.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right, well,
have you finished? I've been blabbering on.
That will wrap it up now. So thank you so much for everyone tuning in live. Firstly, I will just, or lastly, I should say, I will just touch on those steps. So just a reminder to hop in the comments below. I have dropped the Survey Monkey link. Register for the mentorship. You have between now and the 17th of April to qualify for that mentorship. Jump into the platform, book in your free discovery call, go through the discovery process. I promise you it will be absolutely amazing. Invest in yourself and your future, and then be a part of the Boss Bitch mentorship and launch your online business. And that's
amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for playing full out. You've been bloody amazing. It took me a while to find a winner because there was so many comments. So love you all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.